Hello everyone and welcome to another Alliance War video. This is the last war of week 3 of the season and we are against PBT. And oh boy, this war is not the best. So let's go into the first fight here. We have a Maestro on node 4 and we're going to be taking this with Spiral. This was a bit of a worrying fight because I am punching up 2 ranks. My Spiral is only rank 4 Ascension 1. I do have an invulnerability boost, and the idea here is to basically go as far as possible in the fight without letting him throw a special, and basically just nuke him down. Spiral will bypass most of the glancing, because with 15 fervors, she basically has so much ability accuracy that effects like glancing don't really do anything, to be honest. So we're up to 35 ruptures. He's at special 2, and I think, okay, I'm safe to build to a special 3 because we have an invulnerability boost on. It is safe generally to take a special 3 in this fight and still finish him off. We're up to 44. I spammed the relic button. We managed to get it in, and this fight is now over. So medium, light, medium, get the blades, do a full combo, do the special 1, and Maestro goes down. Yeah, that fight was very, very good. I managed to get the relic in, and that was just around a minute. Now we have Dust on node 13. We're going to be taking this with Jack-o'-lantern. So this was a rank 5 Ascension 2 Dust, so I'm basically punching up 3 ranks here. So this is, I wouldn't say a scary fight. I still have the invulnerability boost on from the fight before, so I can afford to be a little bit, I guess, overzealous, but we bet a special 2 here, and then I think I go for an intercept and I get walk up lighted, which honestly I really hope they can fix that soon because these walk up lights are just infuriating. Like the backdraft, and instead of dashing in, she just walks up and punches me in the face. But thankfully we had the invulnerability boost, so the combo didn't do a lot of damage. That time I get the intercept on. Now I'm just trying to bait a heavy so that I can basically build up my power. I'm going to bait another special 2. Take that into the blocks. We've got the bulwark anyway. Into another special 2. And I'm going to try and bait a special 2 again. I'm starting to get the suppressions on me, but honestly, apart from reducing your power gain slightly, it's not really that much of a problem. And now the fight is basically over. It took a little bit longer than I planned, but I was punching up quite a lot. Still a respectable, 75 seconds. Now we have Scorpion on node, I believe this is 22. So this is the Fury and the Fury when they get free debuffs, and the Taunt node. And we're taking this with Venom, and well, I'm just going to let Venom speak for himself here. We started with 3 precisions, which was just kind of insane, and yeah, the fight's done. So that war fight went down in 13 seconds. That honestly was like an arena fight. Now we have our usual fight of Serpent on node 31 with Spiral. And this fight is basically going to be the same as it is in the other wars that I've taken it, where we're basically going to build up our fervors and use the special 1, keep him below a bar of power. And the idea, as normal, is just to basically do the fight without letting him throw a special. We get the blades off. That does throw us to special 2, but that's okay because the damage is pretty good, even with a lower amount of fervors. And his power gain is just feeding my power. We're up to 37 ruptures now, and he's nearly down. So I just go, do you know what? Let's just finish this fight off. Boom. Use the blades, and that was a rank 5 Serpent down in 40 seconds. So a very, very good fight. Now we have the Jack-o'-lantern versus Onslaught on node 41, and spoiler alert, I die. This is probably one of the worst I have ever played, probably in a very long time. So, for some reason, I completely forgot in the fight that Jack can parry Onslaught. So I was trying to bait heavies out and trying to also avoid getting hit too much into block. So I end up getting caught by a heavy twice while I'm in the route. So this is already off to a really bad start. Now what I should have done is honestly just use the special one to get out of the route. But then here, he's down to 53%, so I thought we were catching up. And then I tried to parry, and yeah. So I got comboed in the face by the crush, and then he launches a special 2. I'm rooted, so I get the timing wrong, and he just obliterates me. Honestly, that death was nothing more than just my own very poor play and very poor fight strategy. Honestly, this was probably my easiest fight that I was given today, and it's the only fight that I ended up messing up, and yeah, I can't even be, like, mad at anything for that death. That was 100% on me. Just after this, I did obviously speak to my officers and my planners, who just told me basically, what the heck are you doing? Why aren't you blocking him? And I was like, because I don't want him to go unblockable and take too much damage into block. I was a little bit worried basically because it was a rank 5 Onslaught and I was only a rank 4, but the cleanup was just so simple that it just made me feel a little bit of a numpty when I realised how easy that fight could have been. But never mind, we learn, we move on. So now we have the Shocker boss, which we're obviously taking with Venom. And this fight is basically proc on invulnerability, push him to special 3, and just absolutely nuke him down. Venom will remove the endurance, the glancing very quickly. So he's got a special 3, it's fine because we've got the invulnerability boost. So we just carry this on. I think here, do you know what, I don't even go for a special 2. I launch the relic, go into special 3, because then he's still going to have the relic stun after. We just beat him up again. I expected to take another special 3 here, but he didn't use it for whatever reason, and yeah, he goes down. So that was a 1.8, I think, million Shocker boss down in approximately, it was 46 seconds. So yeah, that was the war. We unfortunately did lose to PBT. It was quite a close war. I'm kind of slightly glad that my very bad death didn't matter in the end. There was a part in the end that I was kind of freaking out a little bit because the score was pretty much even. And yeah, unfortunately we did lose a couple at the end, which kind of sealed our fate. But we're still doing pretty well this season. You know, we're 6 wins to 3. But that is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed and had a good laugh at that honestly terrible Jack fight that I did, but at least now I know for next time what to do. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye for now.